Good evening, friends. Now, just you are observing here the notification of High Court of Madras, Tamil Nadu State. Uh, this notification for the post of just you observe here personal assistant to the honorable judges. This is about 66 vacancies. Second one, personal assistant to the registrars. It is about 8 vacancies. And the number third one, personal clerk to the deputy registrars. Here, 3 vacancies are there. This is the notification issued on 27th December 2020, just yesterday only. And last date for submission of application through online mode is 3rd February 2021. Here, the important thing is applications are invited from eligible candidates only through online mode. Okay, just you have to visit this web address only. Other than this, just you don't want to apply through, by registered post, courier registered post with acknowledgement due, email, and hand delivery, etc. These are all not entertained. Only just you have to go it through online mode only. This is very important here. And whenever you are applying for the same, while you are submitting your details for the same posts, only just you have to use a desktop or a laptop. But you don't want to use any smartphone here. That is important thing here. And the next important is it is mandatory to pay application fee for rupees 60 as registration fee. It is everybody, there is no SC, ST, and any economically background classes, but everyone, all categories should pay 60 rupees as application fee. That is important thing here while applying. And already I told this one, personal assistant post 66, personal assistant to registrars 8, personal clerk 3 vacancies. Okay, next qualifications. The required qualifications and age given here. For reserved categories, the age minimum 18 years and maximum age is 35 years. For others, minimum 18 years and maximum 30 years. And for in-service candidates, who are working in judicial department already, they are also eligible to apply for the same posts. Here, the minimum age is 18 years and maximum age is 45 years here. And also, for the candidates serving in any post on temporary basis in the same department, they are also eligible to apply. Minimum age is 18 years and 45 years of maximum age here. And also, the persons belonging to other states also should apply if you are interested. Okay, my dear friends, please you observe here. If you are interested, of course, this is Tamil Nadu state's notification. But also, if you are interested to apply, even you are Telangana state or Andhra Pradesh or any other state, you may apply for the same posts. But the only thing here is just your candidature is should be treated here as unreserved category. Even though you are SC or ST category, also you are not considered uh, as SC and ST candidate, and there is no exemption to you, even though you are SC or ST BC candidates. Just you have to be competent as an unreserved candidate here. then only you have to apply, like that. And regarding educational and technical qualifications, any bachelor's degree, and just you see for three categories here. One is personal assistant to honorable judges, second one personal assistant to the registrars, and third one personal clerk to deputy registrars. Here three categories are there. For any category, minimum qualification, that is required qualification, is any bachelor's degree from any background, I mean science, arts, commerce, engineering, medicine, etc. And also this is these posts are belongs to shorthand category, and that's why the candidate should have shorthand English higher grade, that is 120 words per minute. And also in typewriting, uh, he should have 45 words per minute capacity. Not only capacity, just you have to produce your certificate, that is important. And also required qualification, certificate course in computers conducted by the technical education department or any recognized institutions from Tamil Nadu or any central governments, it is. That is the requirement qualifications for three categories. And regarding examination fee here, 1,000 rupees for each post. If you want to apply for three categories, you have to pay 1,000 into 3 equal to 3,000 rupees. I mean, each post you have to pay 1,000 rupees here. In addition of application fee, that is 60 rupees. Okay, for a scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, you have total exemption here, and also differently abled persons and etc. This is physically challenged persons also exempted from fee here. That is, and mode of selection. The selection of candidates will be based on number one, common written examination. Those who qualifies in the common written examination, they may go for skill test. They may appear for skill test. Then after completion of skill test, they may go for oral test also. That is nothing but an interview. There are three stages in mode of selection, my dear friends. Okay, here just you see common written examination, the syllabus given here, and minimum qualifying marks is 35 out of 100. Here is a completely objective type examination for 25 marks, and also in a descriptive type of examination for 75 marks. And it is mentioned here no negative marks, my dear friends. Syllabus is degree standard here given. Number one, grammar. Number two, word, phrases, synonyms, antonyms. Number three, essay writing on general topics. Next, precise writing. Next, letter writing, elaboration, make your own sentence. My dear friends, this is the category. I think you are very efficient because already you have passed your shorthand higher grade and typewriting higher grade. I think this is the descriptive type of examination. I think you are all going to rock your examination. Those who are in practice, my dear friends. All the candidates qualified in the common written examination will be called for a skill test for the post applied for. Okay, my dear friends, those who are going to qualify in written examination, they may called for a skill test. There is no doubt at all. After a skill test, you are going to attend a oral interview. That is the process. We know very well. That is general thing. And also, my dear friends, here a skill test in English shorthand for all the posts. Okay, we have three categories. No, for all three categories, you are going to write a skill test here. Just you see, taking down dictation of a passage in English for 7 minutes at the rate of 120 words per minute. Transcription time 45 minutes by typing in the computers and submitting the printout of the same. Okay, my dear friends, after taking dictation for 7 minutes duration, you have to type the same thing within 45 minutes only, and that too just you have to type on systems or computers but not on typewriters, manual typewriters. Just you have to type on systems. Okay, just you see the mode of evaluation here. I mean, 90 marks for transcription, minimum pass mark is 35, and 10 marks for short and outline, minimum pass mark 3.35 percentage. That means, okay, my dear friends, it is very good to see like this. Why? Because lithography, I mean, shorthand writing also, strokes also very important to observe here. This is differently, just the High Court is conducting the examination. This is very good mode, I think, for real stenographers. I mean, my dear friends, this is very good, I think. That is one thing. And also, just you see here, skill test in Tamil shorthand. This test is in addition to the skill test in English shorthand for the candidates applying for the posts of personal assistants to the registrars and personal clerk to the deputy registrars. Okay, my dear friends, those who have qualified in Tamil shorthand also, you are going to write a Tamil shorthand skill test also in addition of English shorthand skill test. The method of skill test is the same like English, which I just told you. Okay, method of evaluation of transcribed papers in Tamil shorthand test, etc. is given here. Just the thing, the instructions are given in Tamil here. Okay, that's why actually I don't know how to read. I don't know Tamil. That's why just I'm leaving here. Only the Tamil people will know very well, I think, my dear friends. Thank you. And also, important thing here, in all the shorthand tests, the candidate should pass in transcription and outline parts separately. This is also very good thing, my dear friends. Okay, not only in transcription mode, but also they evaluate while the evaluation is going on. They observe the strokes also, how they are writing, whether they are writing in English or writing shorthand. This is good mode. This is a good way, I think, my dear friends. If you are real good stenographers, it is very achievable and it is very interesting. I mean, very good. Final selection of candidates will be made on the basis of combined marks secured by the candidates in the skill test and oral test as per merit by following the rule of reservation. This is the thing common. One is written test and skill test and oral interview. Just they calculate among three, then it is correct. That is general way. I mean, nature of duties also, just you observe, my dear friends, here. The selected candidates for the post of personal assistant to the honorable judges have to attend courts and honorable judges residence offices to take down shorthand dictation and transcribe the same with the aid of computer. Attend any other work assigned by the honorable judges superiors. Duty hours may extend beyond normal working hours and also on holidays. I think you know very well in judicial department the terms and conditions are like this. There is no doubt at all. This is not only in Tamil Nadu but also in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. I think all over the throughout the India, it is the judicial department is like that. Just we have to bound for that to work on whatever the situations, even in holidays also. Okay, the selected candidates for the post of personal assistant to the registrars, personal clerk to the deputy registrars shall attend chambers of registrars, deputy registrars concerned and will be responsible for the maintenance of all files, correspondence from and to registrars, deputy registrars, etc., etc. are there. The same thing considerable like the above. It is also place of posting. The selected candidates will be posted either at the principal seat of High Court, Madras at Chennai, or at the Madurai bench of Madras High Court, Madurai, and are liable to be transferred from one place to other at any time, depending on the administrative needs and exigencies. My dear friends, you should be ready to work at Chennai or at Madurai after getting selection. You should be in a position, you should be ready to go anywhere. That is important thing. And a written examination, most probably in Chennai only. In case if there is any change, the recruitment cell will inform you from time to time. That is the thing, my dear friends. Up to here, that's why this is a very good notification for Tamil Nadu people as well as for other states also. Other states people also be ready to apply for this as unreserved candidates. But there is no any right to fight for reservation, my dear friends, if you are interested. Anyway, all the best, my dear friends who are applying for the same. Thank you very much, my dear friends. Thank you.